What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be a love check-in for the second half of September. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There's a very long wait for a reading with me, so if you wanted to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus 10 when you deposit 20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Cappy, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of September. To anyone that's new here, why do I say potential? Because this is a channel where I infuse the law of assumption into my readings. And therefore, this is just a checking in point into the current version of the connection, the version of Capricorn and the version of your specific person that you, Capricorn, have effectively selected and made manifest out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. Your desires are meant for you. If you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your focus and the state of consciousness, the version of Capricorn you're being, and a reselection of the person, and the circumstances will shift. Please look at some of my other material that I've posted, and Joseph Murphy, Neville Goddard, and some incredible coaches that are also available to you on YouTube. Okay, and I like to teach as I go. All right, Capricorn, how does this person feel? I just saw the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant card in the reverse. So Capricorn, this person may be looking to have a rebirth, and I just saw King of Wands. There's a lot of desire and attraction. This person may be wanting to take action towards you for a new start. The Hierophant card in the reverse that I saw, there could have been a mismatch in intentions when it comes to like the values, like commitment or non-commitment, something like that. Hierophant card in reverse could be non-committal, or there could be clashes when it comes to culture or religion. We do have the Magician card though. They're manifesting you, Capricorn. 8 of Cups. Maybe some of you have disconnected. I mean, this person may feel like you've turned your back, and I saw that Ace of Cups, so I feel like this person wants some kind of a new start. Yeah, after like there's been a stop. So like Knight of Swords, there could have been a pause, lack of movement. I also think with that Shadow Knight of Swords, some of you may have had some kind of harsh communication or an abrupt sort of interaction with this person. So like I said, I mean, this person's manifesting you, but they are also feeling like you're disconnecting. High Priestess, some of you are in silence with this person. I do think this person feels an intuitive bond with you. There also could have been harsh or erratic energy between the two of you, because there's a sense of the unknown or things that have gone unsaid, or secrecy even. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, a lot of you have had no communication with this person for a while, because the 8 of Wands is in the reverse. We have the Justice card here. So Capricorn, I did say this person wants a rebirth. This would be a balancing out. Now, if you've had a row with this person, Knight of Swords in the reverse, and there's been a disconnect, this person somehow wants to make things right or balance things out with you. Now, again, like something may need to be balanced out, at least as far as this version of the connection, Capricorn, and this is one timeline. And you know, if you want to manifest away any circumstances, you absolutely can. As I said, the circumstances don't really matter, guys, but this is just the current state of things and what this person's thinking and feeling. So there's a wanting to make things right or balance things out. You have a strong connection with this person, Lovers card, but it's in the reverse. So something erratic or some type of maybe stop or cutting off between the two of you has led to this feeling like maybe is this one-sided. And I also feel with the High Priestess, if there's silence, there's a sense of the unknown. Perhaps they don't know where you're at, Capricorn, or what you're up to. Lack of clarity, Ace of Swords in the reverse. I mean, for some of you, what's happened is the lack of clarity or maybe a lack of truth or honesty has led to this kind of erratic communication. Or maybe there's been an assumption that things have been hidden, or secrecy. Why do I say assumption, guys? Founded or unfounded, if the circumstances that something's happened or been revealed, or created some kind of argument or whatever, I say it to you guys all the time. You've manifested everything. So if you did want this differently, you would just have to select a version of the situation that's different. I'll explain more when we get to your side of the street, Capricorn, which is much more relevant than what's going on with this person. But there seems to be maybe lack of truth, lack of honesty, and wanting to make that right between the two of you. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there's been a sense of choice, like, you know, choices. Lover's card is choices, duality. It's Gemini energy. And that could be something connected to marriage, divorce, legal matters. I did see that Hierophant card in the reverse when I was shuffling. So maybe there's been an unwillingness to commit for that reason. Again, also not relevant, Capricorn, because if you're the one that's manifested like some kind of a complicated situation that involves not being chosen, you can just select a new version where you're wholly chosen. Okay? No other parties, no blocks, etc. Nine of Swords. There's stresses and anxiety around choices. Now, they may feel, Capricorn, that you have other options or choices, or you're not choosing them. Lover's card in the reverse is a feeling of maybe not being very lovable or enough. They're stressed. You know, they're still manifesting you, as I said, with the Magician card. You're the king manifester in every reality, in every version, Capricorn, even this particular timeline. So yes, they're manifesting you, but whatever you say and whatever you want is going to trump whatever they're, you know, wherever they're at. I mean, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. This has been very slow and steady. There has been tension and conflict. Maybe it's been slow to get this to anything stable. You know, Five of Wands can be a sense of competition, outside energies. Now, they may feel that way about you, Capricorn. They may feel like you have a lot of people around you. You may mutually feel that way, and that's why there's been some kind of a tension. Let's see why we have that Nine of Swords. Why do we have the Nine of Swords? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. There's also stress here, Capricorn. Again, there could be this feeling like someone is not totally available. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, small portion of you are dealing with someone that's caught up in something and it hasn't been tied up. I said marriage, divorce, legal matters, because this would be single and available energy. But for others of you, there is a stress here about maybe not being very self-confident. Okay, so there's this theme coming through around not feeling very chosen, not feeling very loved, not feeling very lovable. So they could feel that way based on the energy and the communication between the two of you. You may have reacted to them because they may have behaved in some kind of a way where you felt like you had to compete, or they weren't really showing up the way that you would like them to show up. Now, you can get anyone to conform. Go and look into specific person conform, and you can select new version of the person. So we don't need to be too concerned that they're not feeling worthy and give all the justification, like this person needs to learn to love themselves, etc. Yes, on this timeline, I'm giving you the context, but you'd only want to dominantly focus on everything is good, we're better than ever. If you want to manifest this differently, Capricorn, okay? Four of Pentacles, yeah, there's tension, withholding, and there's also like a triggering of insecurity. Now, for some of you, there's also tension, not feeling very self-confident when it comes to money and career, okay? And that could be another factor, and that's causing like a block, you know? But this person, I mean, Four of Pentacles would be holding on, so maybe you feel like there's a holding on. They feel like there's a holding on between the two of you, but a lot of withholding the truth, you know, a sense of not everything's revealed. So whether that is just a fear and an assumption, or whether there's been actual evidence shown, that's the energy, okay? Four of Swords, things have been at a rest. They're not really moving right now. I saw that with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So, and also, yeah, the Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So there's been an avoidance, and there's been an avoidance when it comes to maybe like stability, commitment, or trust issues when it comes to loyalty, because that's the King of Pentacles. This person also, there could be insecurities about actually settling down. You know, this person could feel like, because the King of Pentacles is earth sign energy, they could feel like you're coming across as someone that's very stable, and maybe they don't feel like they're very up to scratch in that department, like financially, materially, or for a small portion of you, like I said, you might be dealing with someone that is tied up in something else. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. And there's been an avoidance of coming to the table, discussing that. And that's provoked a lot of insecurity and a lot of trust issues. Seven of Swords. Like, Seven of Swords is not everything's revealed. So that's like an avoidance. And so this has created High Priestess. Like, High Priestess is intuition. So either this person feels you intuitively know that they've avoided something, something needs to be said, or they're feeling there's trust issues when it comes to you, Capricorn, because they're not sure where you're at. There's lack of clarity, and maybe they feel like you have another option or options. More important anyway, you. So we're going to do you. My regulars will know how I read, guys. So yeah, there's trust issues because this has been stop-start, and the Knight of Wands in the shadow can be kind of that, it's a label, but it's like the player energy, or more focused on passion and chemistry, and less on, you know, stability and commitment. That aspect seems to have caused or triggered trust issues between the two of you. Now, this person could have trust issues. They behave that way. They also could be reacting to your words and the way you're appearing to them, the energy that you're projecting towards them. They could be, you know, have trust issues that are being triggered, insecurities. And so that's sort of where how it's manifested. What do they actually want? Let's see, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Cups, the Hierophant cards in the reverse again. So Capricorn, they feel like you're a lot of pleasure, and they feel you're a wish fulfillment. They're doubting, I feel, whether or not you're on the same page or whether you share the same future vision. And it's coming down to, again, commit or don't commit. Maybe you have a difference in values, background, religion. I did say that before as well. Now, Capricorn, fuck it in a bucket, guys. Like, okay, those who watch all my other videos, you know what I'm going to say to you. If this person is showing up still in the version where, say, you want the commitment, or you feel this person is not choosing, if you do want this person, forget all of this. If this, you know, there is a version of you that is committed to, okay, or isn't in some other third-party commitment, or isn't showing up the way that they're showing up. Just look into topics like manifest away third parties, SP conform. But right now, what do they want? I think that they're very insecure about the future, Capricorn. I think that there's trust issues between the two of you. On one hand, they're still manifesting you, definitely see you as a lot of pleasure. So I think they're very attracted to you, Capricorn. I already pointed that out. I think this person feels a strong soul bond with you, but it's in the reverse. Partly they're doubting it. And if they're doubting it, Capricorn, or you're wavering and you're doubting, one minute you think, yes, this person loves me, they want me, and the next minute you're thinking that they don't, they're a player and a this and a that, and I can't trust them, well, they're going to waver because they're just you pushed out. So you are the dominant manifester, and they're your mirror. So you need to focus dominantly on the story that the preferable story, and just don't focus on anything that's undesirable. I'm going to get your side of the street, Capricorn, more relevant. Taurus energy, Gemini, as I said, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Libra. Yeah. Okay, so Capricorn, you've got 9 of Swords. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? 5 of Pentacles, disconnect, left out in the cold. How do you feel about this person, Capricorn? But then there's a 10 of Cups. So, Capricorn, the Lovers card in the reverse as well. You also feel like maybe the love's one-sided, or it's triggering your, you know, you're not feeling very lovable or chosen. I saw the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Also, you feel like this person is not showing up very stable or committed. And there's a defensive energy between the two of you. So let's have a look, Capricorn. Okay, you've got the Hierophant in the upright, Capricorn. How do you feel about this person? Well, you could be looking for something traditional, Capricorn, and you are focused on what your values are and what's important to you. This person seems to be doubting that they can give you that, or that you're on the same page, or they might not feel like they're at that place for all the reasons that I already described, but again, who cares? Ace of Swords, guys. So even if I'm not as articulate as I'd like to be always, guys, I mean, the cards are perfect. This person has Ace of Swords in the reverse, King of Hierophant card in the reverse. You have Hierophant card in the upright, Ace of Swords in the upright, and then 5 of Cups in the reverse. You want to get past some like loss between the two of you. You do want to get to the truth of things. You do maybe want to have a conversation, but you're also focused on your truth and what's important to you and your values. Now, this current version, and I'm only doing this check-in, guys, now, and whenever you watch this thing, you can fuck it all away and you can shift states and versions with, it's as easy as shifting your thoughts and what you're directing, like your attention and the thoughts that you're selecting in relation to this person, and you can get out of this. But the check-in point right now, this person, how are they feeling and what are they thinking about you? Well, they're not showing up very stable or committed. But again, don't let that trigger you, Capricorn. As I said, you've manifested that. So you want it. If for those of you that want it, just forget about this. No, we are in the most loyal, stable, committed relationship. Some of you are trying to get over a trigger from the past, because 5 of Cups is lots of spilt cups. So this might be triggering something within you where you're not feeling like people really commit or value you, something like that. Because I did say, like, there's been a bit of this stop-start energy. Now, Capricorn, again, I challenge you. So when you selected this connection, so we meet people at the state that we're at when we come together, okay? And this could be a soul contract, something very intense. But what's happened is, unknowingly, from the state of consciousness that Capricorn was in when they met this person, connected with this person, they had a subconscious belief in that version of Capricorn. And then this person, like, you unknowingly assigned them some kind of a role where maybe previously also you had people that were a bit stop-start, unreliable, maybe player or whatever. Coming from a place where you felt like you are not the chosen one, not enough, you can't trust, etc. And so then in your previous situations, things were confirmed, you know, a belief was reinforced, and then you, law of assumption, you've unconsciously selected this situation. And so there is a version where this person would be different. As I've already explained, all versions exist, but the mirror morphs into what we assume to be true about self and about another. So I think that this has triggered something from the past, Capricorn. Part of you, you know, this is about you reclaiming your truth, that you are worthy and you are enough. Very good. See how many double cards? Okay, so they're mirroring you. So this is a soul connection. I mean, this is mirror energy, the Lovers cards. But you are the dominant mirror, Capricorn. They will think and feel, you know, if you shift and make new assumptions about them, they're going to shift the way they think and feel about the situation. Test it, okay? But 9 of Cups, lots of pleasure and fun. Maybe you feel this person's all about fun, Capricorn. I don't know. 8 of Swords, limiting beliefs. You feel like you've been trapped. It's been triggering a limiting belief about yourself. You want to break free from that. 8 of Wands, you want to communicate with them. They've got 8 of Wands in the reverse. There's been no communication, or you've cut off communication. Maybe you're waiting for them to communicate. We're going to get some of the oracle cards on what's going to happen. Now, Capricorn, you absolutely can manifest text and communication. You don't need to chase anyone, okay? But what you got to do is, if you're sitting here and you're saying, why aren't they reaching out? Why aren't they talking to me? Right? That's what you're manifesting. So guys, you would just need to focus on what you want to manifest as if it's happening now. I mean, you've got the Magician card in the reverse. They've got the Magician card in the upright. You know, Capricorn, you might feel there's unfulfilled potential here, but also, you know, Magician card in the reverse can be like manipulation. Maybe you are questioning this person a lot. I mean, that's 8 of Swords in the reverse. You're questioning their intentions in some kind of a way. So you want to get to the truth, and it's been preying on you and preying on your mind. I mean, maybe that's the conversation you want to have. You want to get clear on things. Now, Capricorn, again, I challenge you guys. They're going to come in and confirm whatever you assume anyway. So if you did want the best possible version of this, like if we're digging for the truth and we have an assumption that someone's going to be a liar and a cheater and a F-boy or F-girl or whatever, and non-committal, well, that's going to be somehow confirmed anyway by them. Now, you can recreate the story and select new version, as I said. But you are really just somehow really digging for the truth, wanting to talk, wanting to get to the truth of things. Also maybe trying to understand if this does align with your values. Maybe part of you thinks that this person can be, you know, that there is hope for commitment or to have something traditional with this person. Maybe you're also doubting that So you've got to decide what you want, Capricorn. I mean, the moon card is in the reverse, so it's triggering a shadow aspect in you. You also might be feeling like with the moon card in the reverse, you know, this could be things that have been hidden. Maybe you have a sense that because the High Priestess is intuition and the Seven of Swords, maybe you have a sense that you know something about this person, but they haven't been clear with you. Ace of Swords in the reverse, something's been hidden, but maybe you kind of know, or you intuitively know, but you want to really have the conversation and get it out there. Do you know what I mean, Capricorn? Let's see, moon card in the reverse, Page of Swords. You could feel like there's observation between the two of you. Maybe you feel like this person watches you. Maybe you watch this person. You know, the oracles will show us what's going on. But anyway, Capricorn, I mean, basically coming down to Nine of Cups, Hierophant card. Is this just fun and play, or do you want to actually have something serious with me? Are you aligned with my values? You know, the Eight of Wands could be also about wanting to, I mean, that's movement. You know, this is maybe about wanting to move forward in a direction that aligns with your values, Capricorn. King of Cups, though. So you do feel love for this person, Capricorn. Some of you are dealing with water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and strong Pisces with the moon. But it's like things are not clear. Now you see, Capricorn, the moon is in the reverse. So it's like, I feel that something has been revealed to you. Now that could also be your shadow aspect. This could be triggering you feeling not loved, not valued, not chosen. But in terms of the dynamic and the actual circumstances, it seems like something is yet to be completely revealed. Like you want to get everything out on the table, because the Sun card, when I get the moon card in the reverse with the Sun upright, I feel, yep, revelation, okay? Like things are coming to light, but you just feel still things are not clear. And that's led to lack of joy or happiness. See, the High Priestess is in the reverse. Again, secrets. Now, you might just feel that you have a sense that this person has not been honest, and you might have actually understood what that is, but you feel they haven't been accountable, or they haven't actually owned up to it, or, you know, in some way they've manipulated it. Because that's what I'm getting, because High Priestess in the reverse could be that something has been revealed. And I said to you on this side, it looks like, oh, things are still hidden. Do you understand where I'm going with this? And that's maybe what needs to be balanced out or made right. Now, Capricorn, again, you can manifest anything. You can manifest this person to come in, talk to you, reveal everything. You can manifest that this person apologizes. You can manifest that they just want to kiss your ass. But the truth is, if you hold this person in the dominant assumption that they're a liar, etc., if they come in, you'll get the conversation and all the details around the circumstances, but you might also then stay in the version of Capricorn that selected a version of a person that doesn't show up, avoids, isn't necessarily honest, isn't committal, or whatever it is. Do you catch my drift? So, I mean, look, part of you wants to move forward in a better direction. Part of you might just want to move on. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves like travel or distance, but you just want to move in a more positive direction. So that's Cancer energy, Leo energy. All right, guys, let me have a look at what this person's coming forward with. And I will get maybe some Burning Love Oracle, because there seems like a lot of lack of clarity. Maybe you feel like this person isn't very like honest with their feelings, because the King of Cups came out. So part of you really do feel like this person loves you, but then you feel like they're not clear and not obvious with the way that they show up, or their intentions seem not trustworthy. Separation, missing you, thinking about you, but then uncertain future. So this person has a lot of insecurities. I think I said earlier, like they're uncertain about the future. Maybe they're uncertain they can give you what you really intend and hope for the future. This person has a lot of insecurities. It could be around money and finances. Capricorn, the golden mirror, self-absorbed, one-sided. Okay, so this person could show up that way. It does say narcissist, guys. I don't like the labels, and I don't care if people disagree with me. There's infinite versions of every single person, and you, Capricorn, there's also a version of you that doesn't have any fears or insecurities, doesn't select a version of a person that's the quote-unquote narcissist or the player. I don't care who's going to challenge me in the comments. Like, that's just go to any channel and look at Law of Assumption coaches. They'll explain to you what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should entertain people that are toxic, okay? But ask yourself why you selected, and your perspective and your unconscious, okay? Your unconscious is going to then have you selecting a certain type of a person, and then they're a mirror. They're going to show up and confirm assumptions that you have about self and about love and how you see yourself in relation to people you love and whatever. Now, on the very lighter side, Capricorn, this says one-sided, and I did say to you, they have some insecurities and some fears of not being enough or feeling like this is one-sided. So they could have acted up in some kind of a way because of their fears and their limiting beliefs. We don't need to wait for them to change or heal for those that want it, because you would just say, no, we are so secure with one another. It's so mutual. It's so committed. It's so loyal. They're so this, whatever the hell it is you want. Look into Sammy Ingram or any other coaches that will give you techniques, but essentially be the version of Capricorn that has the connection that you desire, and hold this person in the dominant assumption that they are the version that you desire. I mean, we have love. It's like one-sided, but then love. Struck by love, having faith. I mean, we have the Magician card. I said to you, they're still manifesting you, Capricorn. Butterfly, healing inner child, releasing the past. So there's some inner child shit going on here. Again, you don't need to worry about that. Like, you might have some inner child stuff as well, Capricorn. I'm not sending you off to do infinite work. I'm just saying, like, select the version of Capricorn that doesn't have a self-concept issue and, you know, feels wholly chosen and loved. This person must mirror that back to you. We've got clarity and truth, honor and protection, determination. There's also something about this person maybe feeling like, you know, because of their wounds or whatever's going on here, why they show up, their trust issues and not feeling good enough, you know, they feel like there's determination, it says, and wanting to be the type that would give you honor and protection, but something between your connection hasn't been like that to date. I mean, that would be like the King of Pentacles energy, like loyal, stable, you know, protective. And so far it seems like it's been, you know, there's trust issues and things getting in the way. I mean, happiness and joy, enjoying each other. You both have the Nine of Cups, so that's very mutual. And this does say soulmate, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, with not today, avoiding conversation. There's been an avoidance. So this could have just stopped. There could have been harsh reactivity or just a stop, an avoidance of dealing with an issue. There's a truth that needs to be expressed here, even if it's just about feelings. I mean, Capricorn, you want the communication. This person seems to be like manifesting you. Maybe they want you to communicate. Capricorn, you don't need to chase anything, all right? I would say focus on, I mean, for some of you, maybe you'll have a conversation with this person. And this is just the check-in, guys, for the next 2 weeks. But if you want something, but you don't want to have to like be the one, you just need to focus on what you're manifesting. So you don't need to be the one chasing and reaching out. So this person's a little bit unclear about where you're at. They do want to make something right. So yeah, Capricorn, that's what I have for you at the moment. I hope it resonated for some of you and was helpful, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time.